Good morning, guys. Absolutely gorgeous morning this morning. We got an extremely busy day ahead of us, and we need to bust butt and get back over to Jerry on the lake. But first things this morning, we got to take delivery of a new, I don't know if I can call it a new attachment. Let me explain. All right, we got a truck driver that's in a little bit of a hurry this morning. So let's go down there, get this thing unloaded. Please start, tractor. It hasn't been started in a while. Woo! Let's go down there and get him unloaded real quick, and I'll kind of explain to you guys what's going on, what we got, and why we got it. Well, if you guys had a 15-foot flex wing mower from Rhino Ag on your bingo card this morning, you are the big winner. So this here is actually a purchase for the family farm, believe it or not. So I live on the farm just up on the hill. The majority of this is the family farm out here. My grandfather bought and put most of this farm together and used to keep it in absolute immaculate condition. Unfortunately, his health over the last 5 or 6 years has not allowed him to do that, and there's been a few people promised, but nobody deliver. I'm trying to keep this knocked down and mowed, and just it's starting to get out of hand. I don't have time to go around with the old 6-foot John Deere mower and keep up with everything that needs to be mowed. So the farm has purchased this, and hopefully this will speed the process up a little bit. Crops are getting ready to come off, so we'll go around all the edges of the fields, and that big area over there by camp we mowed off with the 240 and the 140 earlier this spring. That's a good example of how everything's just kind of getting out of hand on the farm. So I don't know a whole lot about these flex wing mowers. I've been around a few of them, not a whole lot of them. First one we've ever actually technically owned, but looked at a few different brands, did some studying and stuff, and so far the Rhino one for the price was the winner. We spec'd it out with chains to keep debris and stuff off the highway. Went with the solid rubber tires, hoping that's not a mistake, because this thing is going to get up and down the road quite a bit going from farm to farm. This is their, I think, medium duty one. They make one a little heavier, make one a little bit lighter, but this one here should serve our purposes. We got to get it leveled and set up for this tractor. It's going to take a little more than plugging in some hydraulic hoses and going. Unfortunately, we do not have time for that today, because Jerry is over there on the pond. I told him I'd run over there and give him a hand this morning. So let's run over, check on Jerry. We're going to work with him. Gotta turn this way so you guys can't see my top secret code. Shut the door. We're gonna run over there, work with him for a few hours, and then we're gonna take a road trip to go look at a piece of equipment that popped up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. that sounds too good to be true. Guess we'll find out. All right, we'll see what Jerry's up to. All right, perfect timing, guys. Jerry just rolled in. Glad to see him back on the job. He's gonna go over there. I'm gonna take the truck around. He's gonna go over there. We're actually gonna push the topsoil back on our pit over there, expand it a little bit, and then he's gonna start working on the back side of the dam. And I'm gonna do what I can to haul a little dirt here first half of the day and see what goes. What I wanted to do was give Jerry a chance to push this off, because by the time I dig out this bench right here, he's not going to have any room to get behind this pile to keep going. This is always a double-edged sword. You don't want to strip more topsoil than what you need to, but it's aggravating. That's when you got to go back and keep stripping, but it is what it is. We still got a nice little wad of dirt in here. We need to transition this back up. We need some, excuse my language, we need some darn rain. We got that little bit of rain about a week ago and held us over, but it's time for a little bit more. So enough moved there. Let's get the excavator fired up and get a load on this truck for us. The complete wrong bucket for this. I ain't 100% for sure where that fiber optic line's at, but there's a big stump right here along the road. Well, Jerry's here close. I'm gonna kind of nudge it once and see if between the two of us we can budget. But if nothing else, it comes out in pieces. I don't want to pry too much on this big bucket. See if I can get it loosened up, and then we'll let Jerry come in and pop it. like it's gonna come. I really don't want to dig on the side facing the road. Oh, look at that. We don't even need Jerry. I don't want to dig on the side facing the road, but didn't mark that fiber optic line down this far. I'm pretty sure it's about a foot off the road up there, but I don't want to take any unnecessary chances. Oh, come on, baby. Got it. Somebody will definitely appreciate that later in life. All right. We got a big dead tree right here we're gonna get rid of too. That poor tree is dead. Yes, at one time, a lot of this used to be woods. We ran into a bunch of old stumps and holes and stuff, and they pushed all of it right there. That's what's left of a big brush pile. I don't know why they left this one tree, but I guess when they burnt that pile, it killed that tree. So I don't know if we had to take that tree out as far as the dirt we're taking, but it'll help the landowner clean up his property a little bit. We'll get it out while we're here. So all right, let's go pump the truck. I'll tell you what, whenever you are loading and hauling, this setup right here is super handy. All right, I've already got fluids checked in this thing this morning. Show you guys on initial startup. This thing has got front shock slash accumulators on it. There'll be a little box that pops up here in just a minute. I don't know if you can see the cab. See how it's leveling itself up? I don't know. Accumulator's charging right here. I don't know for sure exactly how they work, but you get in uneven grounds and stuff, you can really feel them like stabilizing the cab, and it does make a difference. It makes the truck a lot more stable than what you think it would. I guess it's just voodoo magic. That's what we're gonna go with. It don't take long after you start the truck, maybe 45 seconds, and she's ready to go. She's cold. I'm gonna let her sit here and warm up just a little bit, and we're gonna hammer down. All right, first load of the day. Here we go. Giddy up, horse! Much better. Oh, hang on back here, guys. Jerry's got my topsoil stripped for me. He put my bench back in. He's got my haul road cleaned up. He's such a nice guy. We missed him the other day. I'm gonna get this load on here. This is some of the nastier dirt that'll go down below. I'm gonna take it over there and get it dumped, and then I'll kind of show you what the plan is on the back side of the dam over there. Looks like Jerry's blowing me in another bench real quick. All right, we're off. Jerry's shoving me a couple benches in here. This is actually the old piles on top of it there. And you can see that stuff actually packs pretty good. But Jerry's shoving me a couple benches in here just so I got some places to dump dirt. But what we want to do is take all this dirt and bring it up the hill and back up that good dirt. We want that good dirt over there plugging off the water. And all this here just kind of the structure to hold it into place and it's filled. So should end up working out quite well. Jerry will pop me a couple benches in here and he'll start working it up that way and see what we got. This right here, that's a really deep valley right there. So this right here is the tallest part of the dam. I don't know if the camera does any justice how high it is from there to all the way down there, but it's a good ways down there. about pulled the truck up too far for this one. Get full rotation out of our swing. Man, I'm gonna have to have a little chat with the truck driver. His parking is not the best. Way too far uphill. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. Excuse me. Another load on the truck. One more scoop on it for good measure. Half of it will probably fall off, but that's okay. We're out of here. Another load on. Might be a little better with a parking job that's going around. That's convenient. right, another load on the truck. I believe this one's gonna go to the top bench up there. Jerry's kind of caught up with me on that bottom bench, which is a good thing. But we only got about 2 more loads out of this cut. We're gonna have to start back all over again. There we go. Well, unfortunately, guys, this is probably going to be the last load for me today. I got to get on the road. Jerry's made some really good progress up there. Let's go get this load dumped. I'll show you how he's getting along, and then we're going to take a road trip. It is warming up today. It's been unusually warm and dry for us this time of year, but tomorrow, going into next week, they're calling for some rain and some cooler weather, which I'm looking forward to both. We just don't need too much of either, is the only concern. So Jerry's already got my bottom bench kind of covered up and gone. There's just a little bit left of my top bench here. Oh wow, he's almost got me closed off. It's all right, Jerry. Watch this. You ain't gonna stop me, buddy. We got 6-wheel drive. We turn the truck over, we're just gonna edit that part out. Can't really see, sun's in my eyes. Good job, Jerry. I'm coming back, bud. Ooh, easy. There we go. Look at that. Looking good down there, folks. And we got all the way back here and didn't turn the truck over. Ha! Probably could have went back a little farther. Who will? Okay. Get parked up. Really see our plan starting to come together, guys. Right here's where that other bench was at. You can see how Jerry, we got enough dirt in here. Jerry just kind of smoothed that over. Got a nice little slope in here. We come up on top. This is our second bench, and you can see how That's going to carry right over into the top of the dam. The dam should be pretty close to height right there in the center. We're going to be low on both ends, but this ridge right here is all those good loads we separated out. This really good clay, and got it up on top, got good moisture in it, and Jerry just kind of knocked it down to get an idea where we're at, but we should be really close to height right in there. Kind of backing everything up. I wish I could stick around and haul down there 7 or 8 loads for Jerry. It'd make a big difference, but unfortunately I got to get out of here. So looks like Jerry's got a hole right here. He's going to try to get filled in. This material here has actually got some decent moisture in it. It's packing really good as well. So it's slowly coming together. Truck's doing awesome. Excavator's doing awesome. Dozer's doing good. Just gotta hope it holds out. This is one massive dam for a little bitty old pond, but it is what it is, I guess. We'll get her done. Jerry actually got into some pretty good material over here as well. This is going to be our last borrow pit area if we need it. It's going to be close. I got about another 15 loads over there. Actually some pretty good material Jerry's pushing right there. But you can really see how the dam's sloping in nice over there. And that is the tallest part of the dam. That's going to require the most dirt. So, all right, let's hit the road. All right, guys, here is the purpose of the road trip. Facebook Marketplace strikes again. So I kind of keep an eye on the old Marketplace for basically 3 different things. A different dump bed for the Mac, 4-wheel drive cab loader tractor for the farm and to pull the new mower we got, and tiling stuff, whether it be a new stringer cart, maybe anything we can retrofit, reuse, because as you guys know, we keep doing more and more tile work all the time. So I have not bought any of these 3 things because I don't have to have any of them, and my method is I've passed on a lot of good deals because it wasn't a necessity. I need something, and I've been patient, and I only buy extraordinary deals. So yesterday, a self-propelled tiling machine, which is basically a purpose-built tiling machine with a 4, 6, and 8-inch boot, laser guidance, supposedly in working order, popped up for a ridiculously low price. And so I messaged the guy. He said, yep, it's in working condition. Come take a look at it, see what you think. So we are going to drive about 4 hours north. I'm not taking the semi and the lowboy because it's a too good to be true price, and I'm not overly confident that we're going to come home with this thing, but it definitely warrants an afternoon of traveling. So let's go up there, see what we're getting into, and go from there. Well, guys, right behind door number 1, this is what we come to look at right here. It's kind of dark here in the barn, but this is basically what they call a self-propelled tiling machine. This is an older one. It's an 80s model. They say it's an 890 John Deere, but I'm pretty sure somebody built it and branded it as John Deere. It's kind of a mixed match of parts, but it's actually a fairly low hour machine. I don't know if this camera does any justice on how big this thing actually is. It's a fairly good size machine. We fired it up. It runs good. Everything seems to work. I was actually fairly impressed with how tight all the booms and everything were. There is one issue. I don't have the first clue how to run this thing. This is about a foot deeper than what ours will go, and should require less pulling and possibly open up the dozer for some other work on some bigger stuff. This is also what they call a double link plow, which is kind of the desirable setup for most. It comes with 8-inch, 6-inch, 4-inch boot that's on it, so that covers all of our bases there. And then if you guys come over here, this is the laser pole that goes up on top. So that entire thing will grab the laser from wherever you're at, and it's got fully automatics on it. So I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't know if I want it, but I think we may need it with the amount of tile we're doing. It's a pretty crude old setup, but there's nothing wrong with that. If it works, it works. Got the tile thing on the front. I don't know how much we'll use that. We may end up taking that off and turning it into a tile cart. I don't know. That might be handy for 4-inch, but I think for everything else we're going to do, it might just be in the way, but we'll leave it on there and find out. The problem is, if you're plowing alone and you run out of tile, you can't just pull the plow out of the ground, run over and get more tile. With the tile carts, this thing can be plowing when the tile cart goes and gets in that roll of tile. So we'll see. It's got the power feeder on there. It's got the footage counter on there. Man, for its age, it actually looks to be in fairly good shape. The cab, super comfy. This is your steering. That runs the front up there. These run all your booms back here. And then this is all of your laser set up there. That's your air conditioning. And I guess if you want to get fancy, you can fold these down. That's your heat. Yeah. Undercarriage, I'd say it's at least, oh, my guess would be at least 60%, 50 at the worst. It's got a little bit of adjustment left in it yet. I don't know. That's a big old girl. That is the manufacturer of the plow. Made in Canada. It's got to be good stuff. It's gonna look a little different going across the field versus the 850J. And I'm not actually buying this to replace what we've already built. So let's keep that in mind. So, all right, gotta find the owner, do some discussing, and we'll head back south. All right, guys, good, bad, or indifferent. We own a tile plow. Yeah, I guess we bought it. I'm extremely pleased with the price and extremely pleased with the condition of the plow. So this is not being bought to replace the 850J plow setup we got. That was always built with the intentions of, got a hair in my face, always built with the intentions of doing these small jobs. And we got the potential for a lot more big jobs, more pattern tile jobs this winter. And that was one of the reasons why we bought the plasma table, because Aaron and I have actually been dreaming up building a plow 2.0 for some of these bigger jobs. Now we've kind of learned some stuff from that plow, and the price I had budgeted to build that plow is the same price I paid for this plow. So even if this thing goes to absolute crap on us, we still got the guidance system and we still got the plow, and we can just retrofit that plow to go on the back of the 850J if we need to. But this thing seems to be in pretty good condition. The hour meter reads low hours, and I don't know if it's 100% accurate, but I don't think it's way off. And measurements say it's going to fit on the lowboy trailer and haul nice, which is one thing I was concerned about. So it's an older machine. It don't have a lot of the creature comforts and a lot of the fancy gadgets on it, but I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work just fine. So yeah, can't believe we just did that. I never thought I'd own a tiling machine, and we do. We just got to get it home. Then we got to haul it right past Officer Hoover's house. I'll have to send a decoy out. All right, I'm heading 4 hours home. It's gonna be dark when I get home. We'll jump over and see what Jerry got done on the lake, and then we'll wrap this one up. Well, we are back, and Jerry is gone. which makes perfect sense because it's actually the next day. And check that out. We got just enough rain to knock down the dust. We need just a little bit more to get some moisture in this thing, but look at her. She is looking good. She is coming up nicely. Today's actually Sunday. Yesterday we worked with Saturday. So hopefully we don't get too much rain. Let me rephrase that. Hopefully we get a little more rain, but we don't get too much rain to shut us down. The backside of the dam is looking absolutely phenomenal. Might need a little bit more dirt right down there, but not too bad. We actually got a bunch of dirt underneath that pile of topsoil. So first thing Monday, I think we're going to relocate that topsoil out of our way so we can get that dirt there available. I may have enough good dirt over there where we're borrow pitting to finish getting this dam up to high, so we'll have to get the laser set up. We have got to be getting close right out there. I know for a fact we're still low on both ends, but the center should be pretty close. But that's gonna be a wrap on this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. We got us a new brush hog, new mower, got us a new tile plow, got us a new tile cart. Got a lake, it's almost done. Need to get this done to pay for all that. Oh, so much exciting stuff going on around here. Just don't know what to do with myself, but hopefully you guys enjoy. If you did, you know the routine. Big thumbs up, helps the channel. We appreciate it. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. It's free, and it means a lot. And that way we can catch you on the next one. Later.